Dead or alive, Cactus Jack, you're coming with me.
I got him! In the taller size. I bet you all know what we're gonna talk about today. Unless you're Team Kylie, you know that this week has to be all about Travis Scott. Yes, the Jordan 6s that were once teased at this past Super Bowl finally touched down on the sneakers app last week. Now, believe it or not, a lot of people copped, and I mean a lot of people. Nike was more generous than old man Scrooge on Christmas Day. Yet despite all that supply, sales volume on StockX was fairly low. In their first 3 days on the market, we sold less than 2,000 pairs of the Travis Scott 6s, half as much as the Cactus Jack 4s, and 1/3 the volume of the Jordan 1 highs. But that doesn't mean that them there J's were cheap. Check out these profit margins. These 6s are going for $800 over retail. That's the biggest release week profit margin of any Travis Scott Jordan to date. So what is going on? The answer is pretty clear. People are holding tighter than Justin Bieber in that Calvin Klein ad. And why shouldn't they? Hell, why shouldn't he? Prices on Travis's other sneakers have been going crazy lately. In the last 4 months, the Cactus Jack 4 and Jordan 1 highs have gone up 40%, and the Jordan 33s have gained 100%. So stash these shoes. Put them in a safe deposit box. Tell people to get way back. Do whatever you gotta do to protect these 6s, because in time, they will break the bank. To the streets! Mr. Cactus Jack didn't just dominate the weekend in sneakers. While the apparel didn't sell for multiple hundreds of dollars over retail, he did deliver sales on StockX of over 1,500 items in the first 5 days at an average price premium of 62%. The biggest winners from the capsule were the hoodie and cargo pants, which each resold for more than $100 over retail. Now, like last week, we told you this man could sell anything. Well, this week, he's showing us just how easily he can do it. The craziest part is he's not even done yet. Aside from his collaborative Jordan apparel, Trav has been releasing an obscene amount of merchandise for his single highest in the room. Travis is clearly in his bag right now, with some of the items released already trading for more than 3 times retail. But seller and buyer beware though. The items don't ship for 4 to 6 weeks, so unless you're planning to get it early, hold your horses because the rodeo hasn't started just yet. Supreme also dropped their selection of fall tees last week, and the popular Pillows tee has resold over 1,000 units since the drop. Elsewhere in streetwear, Uniqlo returned with another sold-out collaboration, this time with New York fashion label Engineered Garments. The brands collaborated on multiple silhouettes of fleece items, and they're all flipping in major numbers on StockX. So if you've been in denial about the weather, these fleeces are the perfect place to start building out your fall-winter wardrobe. To the week ahead! It seems as if Jordan Brand is aiming for a three-peat because the Jumpman is back for another weekend drop. We had the Jump and not the Gym, Jordan 9 Gym Red. Then last week was the flyest in the room Jordan 6 Travis Scott. And this week, it's the supersonic Jordan 10 Seattle. So get those hands ready like Gary, hops booming like Sean, and shot silky like KD after copping these historical kicks on Saturday. Let's not forget about Nike, as the big swoosh is set to drop the new New York Air Force Ones. Something tells me this crazy colorway might be a future market mover, so cop a pair early on StockX. Take your chances on sneakers. As for streetwear, Supreme is back with a vigorous week 8. This collection includes hanging lanterns, sequin Viper hoodies, and more. Also, remember to save your coins for that week 3 Palace drop on Friday, featuring more goodies from their winter 2019 capsule. Last but not least, shout out to this week's Market Watch Comment of the Week winner. It's Shine Emoji Stuff. You told me you never really watched it, but you hip now, so tell your mama to watch too. Love you, bro. Now look, don't forget, Our Adidas Campus 80s IPO is live right now. We're releasing 3 different shoes, limited to just 333 pairs each. These sneakers are exclusively available through this IPO, and you have until 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, October 18th to place that bid. So go bid or go home. That's all for this week. For more StockX market insights, like and subscribe to us here. Follow StockX on Instagram and Twitter. And if you plan to cop any of this heat that we speak this weekend, let us know what in the comments below. We'll be sure to show you some love.